Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Uncharted Waters 2 in the future with me, BlueAnkylo. Actually, it's in the past. If you're watching this, you're in the future. Enjoy the robot apocalypse. It's a good thing I've got this history of the 1500s on record for you guys to watch. This is exactly what happened in 1524, in case you're wondering. So a few days have gone by, aka a couple months, and while we were in between episodes, we did a couple combats, made some money, and let the time tick by. Let the time tick by, you know, tick-tock like a clock. You guys probably don't have any clocks in the future. They're all destroyed by the robots. But yeah, we have clocks right now. And, yeah, so we're gonna get our ships. Your ship's all ready to go. And we're definitely gonna add it to our fleet. Don't forget to hire a crew. We might need to do that. First off, though, we need to rename it because we messed that part up when we bought it. So the blue is not really supposed to be the blue. It's supposed to be the blue merch, right? So let's redo this. No matter what the rest of the chat says, it never happened. Yeah, you guys may have missed out some interesting live chat with Robert and the rest. This was the blue merch. That was the recommendation. That was the request. Now, should we start ordering 2 more of these ships? The answer is yeah. Of course we should. Alright. So, let's have a look at our new ship. This is the first time we've had such a big ship. It's possible the first time I've ever seen this ship in this game. So it's, I mean, it looks pretty similar size to the Venetian Galleass. It doesn't have oars, but I guess instead of 1 full mast and 2, well, triangle mast and a little baby mast at the back, it's got full sails everywhere. Pretty cool, right? You know, 500 max crew. It's got 100 durability, up to 150 cannons. Pretty sweet. Hades, how do I get a full pardon? It's a good question, actually. Might cost some Ankylo points to buy a pardon. Anyway, pretty cool looking ship, right? It's also pretty quick. I believe it's the strongest combat ship you can build. So let's transfer some crew over, because we're not... Oh, yeah, I don't have very many crew right now. But we're going to sell this old Galleass because I'm not going to hold on to it. We're going to switch to cannon ships, basically. Looks like... oh, yeah, we need to... We're going to captain this. We're not going to let Emilio, the totally terrible captain, have this. That's my ship. Rogue Blade, you've been fun. Get out of here. This is your flagship. Not anymore. Now we're selling merchandise. Fine, take them all. Alright, 31 grand for this old thing. I think we actually stole it from somebody anyway. I don't think we paid for it. Alright, so the question is, can we get the guns? I want some special guns. And unfortunately, there's some RNG involved. And we did not get the lucky RNG. So, if you're wondering, your character needs to have a lot of luck, and you need a port with high economy and industry. I believe 800 or 900 for this one. I forget, but we've got 1,000 in both. And I think the way this works is it's really just RNG every time you enter. So we're just going to try a couple times here. There it is. It took 2 tries. Not too bad. I don't know what the odds are. As long as you've got enough luck, just keep at it. Eventually you'll see them. You won't find another gun like this. The power of a cannon, the range of a culverin. The optimal cannon. It's pretty expensive. So, goodbye. 90,000 gold. It's fine. So far, the total cost of this ship is about 420,000 gold, thanks to our purchase discount. You know, that's not bad. Almost 500,000. But we're not done, because it does need a figurehead. And again, this is kind of down to luck, unfortunately. Only a dragon figurehead today, so let's try... I say today. He just only offers you the nice figureheads when he feels like it. Now, I'm assuming I have the same luck, the high enough luck for this. I might not. I believe the angel unlock is the same as the Carinade unlock, but the goddess unlock might be higher. So we might not actually have enough luck for it. You can see, though, that I think, like, the actual chances of this working aren't incredibly high. I think we got lucky with the carronades so quick. Alright, let's go pick up our other ship and then we'll figure it out. It would probably have been better to buy the carronades for multiple ships at the same time, rather than, you know, just the one ship, because now we'll have to unlock the carronades again via luck. We need a few more crew, though. I transferred over like 40. I'm just gonna buy 20 more, make sure I've got enough. These ships take a lot of crew to run, is all I'm trying to say. Assign crew. Everyone can go on nav for now. There we go. So max speed. That'll be nice. Let me just double check the actual minimum requirement rather than guessing. 45 is actually the minimum. So it's less crew than the Ord ships. So we actually have more than we need, interestingly enough. I'm not going to pay extra, right? Get out of here, you 15 losers. Alright, so we got one ship with full guns. We don't have the crew for it just yet. Let's go pick up the other one. Let's buy some food and then go pick up the other one. I suppose I should probably order at least 2 more of these. Like, if we're trying to make a fleet of combat ships, we're going to want at least 4. Maybe 4 or 6. Maybe 5. Somewhere around 4 to 6. Turkish? Man, everyone keeps investing in my ports and stealing my neutrality. I feel like I've killed enough Turkish fleets. They shouldn't be allowed to do that anymore. Let's just go to the safe time traveler place. Anywhere else has a chance of the Turkish thugs robbing you, so. Alright, give me my ship. Alright, so now we have 2 full rigged ships. This one, I don't know if we ever, I don't know if it's fully invested yet. 932 economy. We actually could get the carronades and the figureheads here. I think you just need 900. But, this is because it's a Turkish port, I can't safely go, like, in and out of there without eventually losing all my money. So, let's not do that. Of course it's closed. Why would the bar be open when I need to recruit somebody? So for now, we're just going to stick with a small crew. Because we're probably going to want at least 2 more ships before we, like, get into combat, basically. We need 45 more. Have you ever been to Zanzig? Nah. Oh yeah, we need to decide the captain of that second ship. It's definitely not going to be Emilio. Look at that horrible speed he's got. So the cash cow, I think I wanted to give it to Egil. This is one of our pirates, and he's good. Like, look at that. 13 speed. I like that. George Egil. He's a low level, like, he's already maxed out his seamanship. But after we get some combat, like, he's got to be, like, the best, one of the best recruitable characters you can get. Easily maxes out all his important stats. He comes with a cannon skill. He's my best, he's my number 1. Or number 2, however you count it. I'm my own number 1, obviously, but... so we need to order a couple more ships is the other thing. Let's get these things ordered. Because we're going to have to wait another 72 days. So we want this. We're going to go copper again. Okay, I'm hoping that the same number works as last time. Okay. We don't have our bookkeeper giving us tips, but I believe it's the same amount. So there you go. 316,000. We can get 2 more names for 2 more ships. If you have any amazing chat names. 2 more ship of the lines. I mean, full rig. They should just call them ship of the lines. That would have been nicer. Everyone's way too busy playing the mini games, trying to farm up their point totals. What could be? We've got blue merch. We've got The cash cow. We've got a show off. I mean, these ships are kind of pointless in a way. There's almost no reason to be building them other than to show off, so that's not totally crazy. The blue pill, red pill, hard flex. You know what? I like hard flex because that's really all we're doing here. We're just showing off to our neighbors that we've got the biggest ships in the ocean. We didn't even need them. I did the wrong one again. It's fine. Alright, another 72 days. Let's go build the 4th ship. Maybe we'll stop at 4. I don't know. It takes so long for these ships to get built. It's just the hard. Should we name the next ship the On? Just a really full deal. I'll show myself out. The gratuitous. That's sure if that'll fit. Is that? Hopefully that's 10 characters. I can do that. We're gonna new ship it. Full rigged. Copper. At least get some discount. Okay. Can I spell? That's the real question. I think this is gonna be just enough, right? It does. Trusting that you guys counted out the characters before you recommend it. Alright. Gratuitous flexing. Perfect. Alright, another 72 days. I don't suppose you've got any figureheads available. Not right now. What about guns? Because now we've got another ship that needs some guns. I should probably just wait until we've got 4 ships and then we'll buy guns for all of them. We're probably not gonna have enough money. Each ship worth of guns is 90,000 gold. We'll have 3 more ships worth of guns, so that's 270,000 gold. That's almost all of our gold. There's a story frigate fleet. That's cool. Yeah, we don't really have enough money to go past 4 ships. Plus the, if we want to get, what am I trying to say? Figureheads. We don't have any money for that either. I think we're going to need to do some more pirating here. Oh, I should check my luck. That's what we should do. Before we spend too much time looking for the goddess figurehead, we should try to make sure if I've got the max luck. So, let's progress time to the evening. Saves come pirating. I mean, the only problem is I have to, you know, recruit enough crew to win combat, so it takes a bit of time. You have a good fortune. Now, I want to look up. There's got to be a way to just tell what your luck is from your waters to fortune or luck. How do you know what your luck is? Come on, game FAQs. Where's my luck mechanic walkthrough? I was feeling lucky. With a luck of 100, you can do whatever you want. Right, but how do you know what you've got? There's a way to check your luck by seeing the fortune teller. All right. She can only tell you to the nearest 25%. This is how sometimes game FAQs are stupid. A more accurate way to judge your luck is to invest Antwerp to 1,000, and then try to buy figureheads at the shipyard. Try it 1,000 times. Keep track of how often you were offered the goddess figurehead. That is your luck. So, if you have 100 luck, you're supposed to get a 1 in 10 chance of a goddess figurehead. Is that what he's trying to say? 1,000 times the number of, like, yeah, if you have it, assuming it's a 10% chance, that makes sense. But this still doesn't tell me what the fortune teller is giving me. You're supposed to save state. Save state doesn't generally progress the RNG counter. Maybe I can't find exactly what I want, but... I just want to know approximately what my luck is. Like, I guess it's high enough because we saw the carronade. So the fact that I've seen the carronade means our luck has to be at least 80. The thing is, the carronade has a minimum luck requirement of 80, whereas the goddess statue has a minimum luck of 90. And I was just trying to see if there was any way to, like, actually know for sure if we can do this. It looks like the answer is probably no. So what we'll do is we'll just try to raise our luck a little bit more while we're waiting, basically. So let's take a little trip down to, we'll just go back to Genoa. We need to wait for these ships to get built anyway. So we'll just do a little bit of sailing around, it's fine. We might be a little bit slower in the full rig ships compared to the Venetian galleasses. Luckily, we have super speed turbo buttons, so it doesn't really matter, right? Also, I got another level up. Aren't I amazing? Level 13 navigator. Maxed out my seamanship. Alright, so the reason we came here, if you missed this, we have done this once before. You want to deposit most of your money. Let's keep just a little bit. And then we're going to go to the Rounder Society slash censored churches. And we're just going to donate half of our money at a time, a few times. Basically until we run out. It's fine. I believe this is actually supposed to raise your luck quite a lot. If you donate, like, it's like plus 10 or 20 luck every time you donate over 50%, I think. But I don't know if there's, like, a minimum donation. Like, I don't know if donating at this low of a dollar amount actually matters, basically. But theoretically, 10 donations at half your gold should get you to max luck, I think. But again, I don't really know the details. Like, it's hard to say. But what I'll do is I'll wait till evening. We'll check with the fortune teller. Theoretically, she might say something different if our luck did go up. So let's see. Oh, right. Actually, there was an important thing we had to do first. Classic. You actually need my money now. Thanks for holding on to my money, Marco Polo. Alright, let's change it back to evening again. Like I've said before, the clock mechanic in this game, it's neat, but I kind of think it wastes more time than it is worth. Alright, here we go. Now we can actually afford... Okay, see, that's different than what she told us last time. What a strong fortune. You have nothing to fear in this life. So that must be better. That must be 100 luck, right? Alright, so it should be easier to get the carronades we want, I think. And the goddess statue and all that stuff. Cool. So let's head back up to Amsterdam and Antwerp and all that. I hope that's the absolute best. I think it is. I understand that it varies a little bit over time. So just because we got it to 100 right now doesn't mean it'll stay at 100 forever. But we can get it back up if we need to, I guess. That's what she said. And it should be good. It should be fine. Alright. So, let's see if I can buy some guns for our second ship. There we go. First try carronades. Lots of one-liners today. Well, I'm feeling better. I'm no longer sick Ankylo. We're into healthy Ankylo mode, right? Alright, goodbye, money. Yeah. We're gonna need to do some pirating before we can buy any more, before we can finish our ships. Well, we got the angel on the first try, so that's promising. Let's see. No angel. So we got one angel, one not angel. Two not angels. Two nothings. This is why no one gets goddess figureheads. Because the game's dumb. I guess we can test out one of the theories from chat. You could put a save state before you enter. The RNG seed might progress sort of as time progresses. So if you enter at slightly different times, it'll give you different results. I think once you've entered, though, it's set. So you have to at least re-enter or enter at a different time. And I'm not sure if that works. I'm just going to try out a few different save state loads just to see if we do get anything here. But if we get only dragons like 10 times in a row, maybe that's proving that this doesn't work. And that you need to cycle this time as well. So far, it's looking like this method of RNG abuse is not going to work. It's hard to say for sure, but... because you can't, you know, you can't confirm a negative kind of thing. You can't prove a neg. Because they might say, well, there's only a 1% chance of seeing the goddess statue, so it doesn't matter if you failed 10 times in a row. It's still likely that never happened. So instead, let's... wait a second. Did I reload it, or did I just enter and exit that time? 8 a.m. Yes, so that time it did change. So, okay, that definitely proves that something is progressing the RNG, and you don't need to, alright. But the odds seem ridiculously small, though. I don't know if this is really worth it. Because we've seen Angel a couple times. Yeah, okay, Angel pops up a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, okay, we just had a bad stretch of no angels. But where's the goddess? Because that's the one I want. That's the really rare one. Who designed this? Like, who programmed this game? Why would you put a mechanic in where the best stuff is, like, super RNG related based on a stat that you can't even see in game? This seems a little silly, I gotta say. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a goddess figurehead. I know I've had angels before, like in my own time in the old days. But I don't think I've ever actually seen a goddess statue in game. Just to double check, we are at 1,000, 1,000. My luck is almost certainly higher than 90. Because it was above 80 to get the carronade. And then we donated all that money. And that changed our fortune to be even better. So if the fortune changes every 10 points, we definitely went 10 points up. So I'm pretty sure it's unlocked. Oh, no. I just saw the angel. Wrong one. Okay, we're seeing a lot of angels these days. My first dude had not a goddess. We got an angel eventually. It wasn't till pretty late game with Pietro, but we did get to an angel. I'm almost positive it was not a goddess one, though. Because I never did the luck grind. I never did the donations. So it was really just our character happened to have good luck, and I happened to see it once and went, wow, that's not lucky. So I have to say, if you're playing along, I don't recommend trying to get a goddess statue very much, unless you've got a lot of patience. It's starting to feel like the odds of getting it are closer to 1% than 10%. So, unless I've done something wrong, which is, yeah, it's possible. Maybe I haven't actually gotten the right stats for this or something. Maybe the next time we get an angel, I'll just buy the angels. Yeah, you know, that's fine. I don't want to waste, like, an entire episode doing nothing. And we're already getting there. Alright, let's load these ships up with crew, and we'll go do some... We have to be a little bit careful, I think. But we'll do some combat. And then once we get some money, then we can save up for our next two full rig ships. But we will definitely need to do some recruitment here, so... This is going to take a bunch of money as well. This is why I'm a little bit worried about my total cash. Is to get maximum crew here, it's going to take some days and some time. This is, unfortunately, another one of those rather monotonous mechanics in the game, is you can only recruit 100 per day, so... You're finally done with your report? Yeah, I need a drink too. Good thing I've got a drink. Alright, sleep. This is also, this mechanic right here is why I don't want a fleet of 10 pirate ships. Because it's going to be 5 days per ship. So with 10 ships, it would take 50 days in-game to fully crew your ships. If you ever want to, you know, buy the full thing. And it's going to take quite a while just with 2 or 4, so... kind of funny. Now, I guess you could argue that we don't need a full 500, but I would say that's blasphemy, and how dare you. The whole point of this is to have a max power ship. I guess you could go like 500 on the flagship, and then slightly less on the second ship, so they can't mutiny as well. To be fair, though, I don't think any of our mates would be able to beat me in combat anyway. I would just challenge them to a duel. They don't have any weapons or armor, and I would crush them. For whatever reason, you never have to equip your mates, so... There's no duels for your mates, so they don't, like, they have a sword skill, but they can't use it, basically. It's kind of weird, I guess. Alright, 2 more days. Specialty tea. Is this what you're drinking? Alright, 1 more day. We'll get to 490 or so. That's fine. Those of you with OCD, don't look. Alright, my ship gets maxed. This ship gets 490. That's fine. Whew, alright. That's a lot of messing around there. Let's assign... So, we need, let's see, how much do we need? We need around 45 crew for 100%. We could probably get away a little bit lower than that, but it's fine. So, say 50 crew is 10%, right? 450 men in combat. That is insane. That's the most... I don't think I've ever had these ships before. Normally, you fight with Venetian galleasses that have 300, maybe 400. And out of them, you can get like 340 on combat. We've got like over 100 more fighting crew than we had on our last ship. And we also have like gigantic carronades. Alright, let's go blow something up. We also need to capture some things so we get money. But, you know. We also probably cannot sail very long at all. The mechanics, I think, are 1 food per day per crew. So we have 500 crew per ship and 550 storage space, which means you need 1 water and 1 food per day. So we're probably at 5 days, I think. Like, if you had 500 storage and 500 crew, then you could have 250 food, 250 water for the whole crew, and that's... did I say 1 food and water per day? I meant 1 food and water... Whatever, look, there's some math behind it. It's the same as the first game, so I'm pretty sure it's 5 days anyway. Someone else can do the math. What was I going to do before we left? That's it, right? We've appointed the crew. Oh, rations. Yeah, we can save a little bit by rations. If you have a very high... I think Faith was telling me, but I did find the game FAQ stats. If your character stats, leadership and seamanship, are really, really high, it does reduce morale loss and food usage and all that. So you can get away with, I believe, 90, maybe even 80 on the rations once you're really high level. And there's no really negative effect. You just save your food a little bit longer. So anyway, we're probably at 5 or 6 days max. So we have to get into combat quickly or we're just losing money on food. Oh, and we'll put up this side thing so you guys can see, because I've heard some people like to see that. A British battle fleet, sure. That's fine. Sailing against the winds. It's going slow. But we're still faster than this guy. Alright, here we go. Robert Wild. We could just duel him and kill him immediately. But, all about them booms today. Stop your ship or we'll attack. You're pretty brave to challenge us. Alright. So we start right in the middle of the fleet. Man. We should just board his flagship and win. I'll let my second mate do whatever he wants. I'll be generous. Can I shoot? Yeah. Nope, I can't even shoot. They're not even using their cannons! We're getting hit by cannons. This is very disappointing. I forgot gunpowder! I always forget gunpowder. Alright, well, we're not going to be doing cannons this time. Sorry, guys. I forgot to buy gunpowder. One of the other reasons that cannon ships suck. And then you have to waste more of your food storage on gunpowder. Yeah. After this combat, we'll have some gunpowder, though. Don't worry. Alright. In hindsight, we'll duel it out. Thrust to victory. Fail. Dodge. Fail. Strike. Win. Parry. Fail. Lash. Good. Block. Fail. Thrust. Good. Hope you like the accounting of the duel here. Strike. Failed. Dodge. Good. Thrust. Fail. Parry. Fail horribly. Lash. Totally fail. Block. Did good. Lash. Did nothing. God, rock, paper, scissors sucks. Block. Lash. Oh, now we're doing fine, as soon as I'm not even paying attention. That was terrible. Who invented this rock, paper, scissors game, anyway? And then in one shot we win. You should cap a ship. Cap a ship, I suppose. Just use it as a food hauler. I could just take a full rig ship. I could make a 5th or 6th full rig ship and just set the storage, the guns and everything to 0. Gold! Bunch of ships to sell. Also, the larger our fleet gets, the fewer enemy ships we can capture to sell, which is like the primary method of making money. So like if we did have a 10 ship fleet, we would probably go broke because there'd be no way to make enough money to pay for it. All right, good news. Gunpowder for free. We're going to put 20 on each ship. No. We're going to put 10. I need the food storage, and every combat will get us more gunpowder, so it's fine. Alright, done. I admit my defeat. I admit your victory, but my country will avenge me. Thrust to victory. Well, I'm glad that's the one that's going to catch on. Alright, transfer some crew because some of these guys have nothing left. Everyone's favorite part about capturing ships is reassigning the crew so we can get back to port. Alright, we're gonna go slow because of Andreas Peleas, of course. So, because we're a little bit far away from port, I'll reappoint someone who can actually sail. Huxley is much better. Unfortunately, I've got 2 more people that are sucky, so that's fine. I should stream Front Mission 3. I want to stream some Front Mission games one day, actually. I really like Front Mission 1, although it's a little bit basic. But Front Mission 1 and... which one's which? Front Mission 3 is the one on the PlayStation 1, I think. And then 4 is the PlayStation 2 game. If I remember correctly, the PlayStation 1 Front Mission is the one I liked the most. So that was a good one. One day we'll do like a mech theme, where we'll do like Front Mission, and maybe I'll throw in Ace Combat or something. They'll all be sci-fi anime robots and spaceships and stuff. That'll be pretty good. 3, 4, and 5 are the good ones. I'm pretty sure I played 3 and 4. I don't think I've played 5. 4, if that's the one with the Africa with the 2 stories, that's the one I played. That was the last one I played, basically. Alright, let's get some crew back. The trouble is, my list of games I want to play is so long, it's just impossible. Yeah, Robert, yeah, that's it. That's the trouble. As it gets closer to Halloween, what spooky games will you play? Well, I was thinking about some Castlevania, maybe some Symphony of the Night or something. I don't know. I guess we should start figuring out what's going to come after Catalina. Because I am getting close to tired of her campaign, because, like, we're just messing around. I'm sure we could finish her scenario already right now. Like, we could have done it with our ship, our 1 Venetian Galleass. It would have been fine. But, we were greedy and we wanted to see the big ships. Pumpkin merch. You have a game for the playlist. Should add a game to playlist function to the BlueAnkylo bot. Now, the playlist function is meant for music, so that I'm playing, like, a game with no in-game music, and the BlueAnkylo bot's music queue, people could spend points to request songs from my playlist or something like that. But most of the time I'm playing games where I like the music, or I'm recording it, and then you can't really do that. But yeah, it's something, I don't know what game I would want to play with that, but if I ever find a good not in-game music type game, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, so this time, we've got cannons and gunpowder. Let's find someone to shoot. Also, how much money do we make? Just for interest's sake. So we were down to like 6,000 or 7,000 gold. Now we're up to 220,000. Almost a $250,000. Also, this guy, Egil, he got a bunch of level ups just from that one fight. He went for like... I'm pretty sure Egil went from level 1 to level 5 on one battle. So that's nice to see. Alright. Here, shippy, shippy, shippy. Hey, shippy, shippy, shippy. A Turkish battle fleet? Wow. Just add games that we'd like to watch. Wait, what? What just happened? I've never seen that happen before. He just disappeared. Spooktober. Spooktober stream, guys. What was that? Ghost ships, Blue. Man, we need to have a nap. I'm going to the bar. That was too spooky for me. Alright, round of drinks on me. Oslo's known for its wood. The Norwegian wood. And Patrick Tamon is following us around. Classic. Alright, have a little snooze. Alright, let's try again. We need to find someone to shoot that's not a ghost. Put another save down, because we're just wasting food sailing around. Alright, here we go again. The British Battle Fleet. That's a lot of galleons. Norwegian wood is confused with the name of Blue's male enhancement products. Exactly. I'm glad we finally found a way to sync it all up together. Come here, you. No! Get back here! No docking. Raymond McCulkey. This is what happens when Macaulay Culkin grows up in the 1500s in England. Stop or we'll attack! Alright, so finally, ship-to-ship naval combat with cannons. Or even better, carronades. Now there we go. Okay, let's shoot their flagship down. That's the way we're gonna do it, right? Bam! 31 hull damage. It's a pretty good start. Bam! 20 hull damage. That guy's not as good at cannons as I am. Now every ship you sink is less value. Like, we get less money out of it. Oh, nice. Look at this. You can see all the people you can target before you move. Such user interface. Bam. One more shot, he's dead. Look at him trying to escape. Get him! Get him! Yes! See, we didn't need more than 10 gunpowder. It was like 2 shots each. Red Anilo completely destroyed the British flagship, and then the other fleets just surrendered. Hey, we got some gold. And all the enemy ships. Well, that was pretty good, right? I would say if you can get 150 carronades, that might be pretty awesome. I think it's a lot easier to just have 400 crew or to win a duel. But still, that's pretty sweet. Guess we'll restock our gunpowder every time, I guess. What we should do is try to get rich, and then we just let our mates do a lot of combat, so they get some combat level ups, and then they'll do a lot more damage. How does the flagship run up the white flag at the bottom of the sea? Look, as they're sinking, their mast breaks over, and the white sail sort of falls to the side, and that's the white flag. It covers up whatever country's flag they've got. It's the universal sign for surrender when your ship is at the bottom of the sea. Every combat results in a surrender when the other people are sunk. Alright. I admit my defeat. So this time, we probably don't need to worry about transferring crew, because we didn't really kill any crew. Yeah. So they all... If we didn't have this Andreas Peleus jerk, we could just win the fight, take the ships back, and sell them without any trouble. Death is pretty much a universal sign that you've surrendered. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? Who needs a white flag when you're dead? Alright. Did I lose any crew on my... Nope. Flagships didn't take any damage. We did take damage, but we didn't lose any crew, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Well, that was pretty fun. We'll do a couple more, definitely do a couple more cannon battles. Maybe 4 ships are all we're gonna need. Like, we're doing a ton of damage with carronades. It's possible we don't really need to max out, like... I think, you know, 4 might be a good number, because then we can still capture 6 ships and sell them. The only reason you need more than 4 ships, I don't even know why you would need more than 4 ships. Maybe 1 to hold food, like someone suggested, that's fine. But I don't think you'd need them for combat at that point. Alright, let's get out here. Let's find another fleet to sink / steal. Oh, look! Is he gonna just is he gonna be another ghost ship? The Spanish battle fleet, Ugal Ali. He's actually a pirate. Alright, come at me. Oh, he wants it. He wants it. Get back here. Actually, I want to be behind him. Because we've got cannons, he's gonna try to do boarding actions. We're gonna bombard him. Your luck's run out. Is your pole sinking? Try Norwegian wood at BlueAnkylo. Alright. So, one thing we could do, I haven't really tried this, but one thing that we could do is we could order our buddy here to fire, but we're going to tell him specifically to target the enemy flagship. Right? So we don't waste too much cannon fire on the other ships. Fire, attack, that should be good. Alright. Unfortunately, you don't get to manually control everybody, but I'm sure we'll manage. Alright. We'll just go to here. Fire the cannons. All men! I don't know the slang. Just fire all cannons. 30 damage, not bad. 4 damage. What kind of garbage is that? 18 damage, not bad. Alright, well, they've got a lot of ships shooting at me. I'll give them that much. Okay, we can kind of outmaneuver them again. Yep. Get out of there. Sink 'em, boys! Oh, down to 1. We did 31 damage. That's so good. Yeah, now they're trying to escape. This is like very nearly a max size enemy fleet. Like a bunch of galleasses is about as strong of a fleet as they generally ever get. And 2 ships, I mean, I don't even need the second ship, but what? Get sunk, yo. I don't think I've ever seen the animation for sinking a ship via cannon fire. Tells you how much I do combat. Oh, that was great. We only captured 6? Didn't they have 10 ships? Maybe some of them escaped or something, I don't know. Maybe the ghosts got the other 4. To Davy Jones's locker with them. Alright, that should get us back. Yeah, you shouldn't have underestimated. How could he say that? You shouldn't I shouldn't have underestimated you, bud. As he got sunk. Like, his ship was blown up and sunk. So it's pretty hard to talk, you know. You guys were asking how they raised the white flag. I ask how he keeps talking to you after I blow his ship up. Alright, so we're gonna need some of those crew. There we go. And then we sell the ships. You know the drill. I think we'll do one more cannon battle, and then we'll wait until our last 2 ships are finished being built. I think that'll be fine. As long as I've got enough money to pay for the yeah, we'll have more than enough money to pay for the cannons and all that stuff, so we're fine. Let's go do one more combat. That'll be fine. I wonder how's our combat level? We're level 18 combat. That's pretty good. I know you can get up level 40 or something, but it takes forever. So once you're hitting close to level 20, you're pretty much as strong as you're gonna get. This George guy, he started at level 1 combat. He's getting a little bit better. Oh yeah, the bandits that just attack you no matter what. Or the classic, you kicked a chicken so an entire town decides to suicide on you that they literally can't even hurt you. Those were the days. Alright, one more combat, and then we'll take a little break from combat. A little break. Honestly, we need to just figure out what to do to finish this game off pretty soon. Oh, I see him. The English have sent some lambs to the slaughter. We got 5 galleons and a couple carracks, or 2 galleons and 4 carracks. We're going to go for the first one. We're going to ignore Victor Russell. William, I'll be having your ships. I have seen allied fleets come to your aid. So maybe we'll fight both fleets at the same time. If they're close enough. No, Rides has been defeated. Alright, orders. This seems to be probably the best way to do it. Is delegate any of your ships to attack the flagship. And because our carronades have such long range, it's really easy to hit him. And just pummel him from long range with super high damage. Yeah. Oh, I need to repair my ship. That'll teach me. I forgot to hit repairs last time, clearly. Well, that'll do. If we could get like 4 or 5 of these ships fully equipped, man, we could probably take out these flagships in a single round without even being anywhere near them. Like 5 tiles away and see. That's the dream. We must have fought both fleets at the same time, because there was only 4 galleons in the first fleet, and we caught more than 4 there, I think. We caught more than 4. Alright. And then some food to get back to port. I admit defeat. And do we have enough crew? We can get back like that. It actually looks like we didn't take down the second fleet. Or just they had leftover ships. Like, maybe they can only deploy up to 10. No, they just never got engaged. Whatever. He didn't defend his buddy. Maybe they only defend, like, merchant fleets or something. Alright. So this should be enough money for now once we sell them. We're up to 670,000. This will probably get us fairly close to $1 million. And we'll see. Well, maybe not $1 million. I'm guessing closer to 800,000, to be honest. Alright, how much should we make? 830,000. So we need to do a couple more cycles if we wanted to actually get up to $1 million. We don't need that much money. We're fine. So, how long do we have to wait till we can get our ship? 25 days. We got another month to wait. We're just going to wait it out. We are going to end up spending quite a lot of money on food because I don't want to, like, disband my crew. But I also... It's probably more expensive to do it like this, where you're buying the food every 5 days or whatever. But it's more time-consuming, I think, to fire all the crew, wait a month, and then have to re-recruit them all. Because recruiting 1,000 crew takes forever. I don't know. This is just one of the big problems with trying to do a pirate, like a combat run, basically. You spend a ton of money in food, so you pretty much have to be making profit all the time. Repair your ship. Oh yeah, good call, Rides. When we pick up our new ship, I'll repair my old ship. Good reminder. I always forget that kind of thing. I'm a pretty bad captain. How is our ship looking? Just for interest's sake. You know, 55 out of 99. 96 out of 99. Could be better. Alright, we got our ship. Also repair. 980 gold. 60 gold. Okay, we're going to recruit enough crew to go pick up the other ship. And then we'll come back to find carronades and goddess figureheads. And then we'll figure out, at that point... I don't know what we're going to do. At that point, I might just look up kind of the last, like, what do we need to do for our plot. We'll do a couple combats, make no mistake. Oh, and also, who are we appointing here? Definitely not Emilio or Andreas. We want someone with, like, pushing 100 navigation, if possible. So, like, Antoine would be okay at 94, but he's not a pirate. Anthony Morgan, also not a pirate. 96 is pretty good. Cesaro's only at 80, unfortunately. Huxley might be my best bet. He's going to slow us down a little bit, but not too bad. And Soldad, actually Soldad's a little bit better. He's got 95 seamanship and mechanic skill. Okay, we'll go with Soldad. The Gratuitous. So yeah, it still goes at 12 speed. I think you need 100 seamanship to get the max speed on your ship. So that's just the way it is. A Basset Hound named Huxley. That's a good dog name for sure. We'll starve if you don't buy any provisions. Alright, let's go pick up our other ship. I'm pretty sure 4 combat ships is enough. That's more than enough. Like, I'm not going to go any past that. Of course, Turkey has taken over, so they might try to rob me. You were gone for a while, but we built some ships there. We've got 4 full rig ships, and that's probably as much as we're going to build. Also, I'm pretty sure I need to rename one of them. Because I always mix that up. Yeah, the Hard. What was the name of this? Do you guys, anyone in chat remember what this was supposed to be named? The Hard Flex, right? I can just never fully type in the chat, clearly. But yeah, I think 4 of these will be fine. Maybe I'll order 1 more, but rather than combat, I'll just set it up to be like luggage, kind of like just carrying along gear. Because if we're gonna bring 500 crew around, we're gonna need a lot of food. And then we could still, that would give us 5 ships, 4 combat ships, 1 hauling ship. And I still don't think that would last very long in travel, but it'd be better. Okay, they don't have carronades right now. Just figured I'd check. Do they have any amazing figureheads, maybe? No. Alright, let's get out of here. So let's go back to our primary port. I think we'll get our cannons and stuff set up. We'll see how much money I've got left. I'll probably order like 1 last full rig ship. Oh, right. Always have to recruit crew. If I had got robbed right there, man. Oh yeah, and I also have to appoint. Who was my last one? Huxley? He'll hit 90 seamanship in 1 more level. I think that's probably the best we can do for our pirates. I think Anthony would be better, obviously, but worse in combat. And then Antoine, again, worse in combat, pretty good sailing. This guy is just trash. Mancine is, not that great. And Donahue's pretty weak as well. So yeah, Huxley's probably our next best. Also, only wants 10 bucks a month. What a deal. Alright, Huxley, there you go. 12 speed, that's not bad. It's hard to get 13 on everyone. So 12 is pretty good for now. Okay, let's get out of here. Whatever. We're going to start spending a lot of money on food and water to travel around. So we want to get back into combat pretty quick. Probably want to store up a bit of a nest egg. I see that fleet right there just waiting around. Maybe once we recruit some crew, we'll go deal... Oh, it's him! Okay, we might be strong enough if I can get 4 ships fully charged up with those cannons. Maybe we'll finally be able to take this guy out. He's just waiting for me. Can we call the kids show Norwegian Wood as well now? With Huxley, the pirate hound as a guest. Right, so first things first, guns. Remodel the guns on the new ships. This is going to take a little bit of luck, so we'll put a save down until we get what we need. Because I refuse to have anything but the best. I mean, it's also vaguely possible that our luck has gone down over the last month. That would be unfortunate. There it is. The power of a cannon. The range of a culverin. The price of, I don't know, 100,000 gold almost. Alright, 4 ships with 150 culverins seems pretty impressive. And then I will, of course, want to buy at least we have to buy angels. The price of ouch, yeah, pretty much. I would like to get goddess figureheads, but I can't do this forever. If we see them and we get lucky, I will buy them, but the odds seem so low. Like, it's relatively rare even to see the angels. Like, I feel like the angels might be, oh, I don't know, less than 25% probably. Maybe 20, 25% kind of figure. Maybe less than that, I don't know. But the next tier up, the actual goddess level, I don't even know. Alright, let's let a little bit of time pass. Let the RNG seed clear itself out. Come on. This kind of reminds me of when I was playing Shining Force 3 or 2, and you had oh, there it is. You had random mithril weapons, so you'd spend a mithril ore, and then you'd get a random weapon for it. And I basically ended up doing the same thing just over and over and over again until I finally got the weapons I wanted. Anyway, no goddesses, but we got lots of angels, so it's almost as good, right? These should be Ankylo facts. If you let Robert make all the Ankylo facts, then he will have written the entire book. So you gotta be careful giving him absolute power on that. We could add a separate book for Robert's Ankylo biography and just let him write that one. Well, you know, screen name. Probably go by Schminchkin or something, right? Okay, so now we need the crew. Getting Carronades and goddesses is major outs, yeah. I don't know how long it would take to get the goddesses. I don't really have the patience for it. Carronades and angels haven't been that hard, but I just don't think I'm patient enough to wait on the goddesses. I'm not sure if I've ever even seen them in game. I know they exist, but yeah, like, if they're in the 1% kind of rarity category, then it's just, you know, if you've been following the channel long enough that you remember, say, Final Fantasy IV Let's Play, my luck with rare items drops is just nothing. Whenever I'm doing a Let's Play, if it's something that requires luck to get a rare drop, don't even expect it. I'll record myself trying for hours and we'll get nothing. So. The illustrious Gray, Robert Gray. Yeah, but his pen name is Schminchkin, probably. That's a callback from Might and Magic 9, I think? Only true fans know all the long-term fan names. Some of you guys have been around a long time, though, I gotta say. Every now and then I forget just how long Final Fantasy 8 is. Someone's been having a little bit too much of that Earl Grey. Sometimes I forget how long I've been Let's Playing, to be honest. Feels like it hasn't been as long as it actually has been. Because I think I've been Let's Playing for like 4 or 5 years now. It's crazy. You found Uncharted Waters 1? Yeah, like, oddly enough, most of the Uncharted Waters stuff was just a surprise live stream sort of game. I was in kind of a ocean-going, piratey kind of themed stream. And, I don't know. It just seems to be fitting for the channel. Alright, we got 2 more days worth of recruitment. We're almost filled up. Trying to watch my earlier work Let's Plays. As long as you don't go back too far. There's a point at which my microphone was pretty bad. And those ones might be harder to watch. But I've had a decent microphone for quite a while now, so it probably can go back a fair ways safely. Alright. 1 more day of recruitment. Yeah, we're not going to go more than 4 combat ships. This is enough crew. There's no reason to go more than 4 combat ships. That's my new rule. Imagine doing this like 6 more times just to get everyone up to max. Alright, now we got a point. Assign crew. What did I say? 10%? Yeah, 10%'s fine. That leaves a couple extra for navigation if they die in combat. Zelda 2. Oh, Zelda 2 was old. That was a fun one, but that was like one of the first. Final Fantasy. Solo, that's not too old. I think the Metroid ones aren't super, super old. Next, Blue is going to play to beat World of Warcraft. Nah, I'm never going to touch that game. Solo. MMOs are generally not my thing. Especially with all the bad rep on Blizzard lately, I would never buy a brand new Blizzard game right now. Like, there's no way. Blizzard used to be one of my favorite companies, and they've fallen far, far, far down the list. Okay, that's everything, right? Oh, no, not quite. We need gunpowder. Always got to get gunpowder. Very easy to forget to buy gunpowder, I gotta say. Alright. Did I repair? Does anything need to be repaired? Speaking of things you can't forget. Nah, we're all repaired. We're good to go. Alright, it's already been an hour for the future tubers, but we're gonna go out to sea and do one more combat. Actually, hold on. There's one more thing. How much money we got? I'm gonna order one more ship. But it's not a combat ship. And it's gonna be another full rigged. Because I'm greedy. We're gonna have 5 ships, and then we can capture 5 at a time, which is not too bad. And this guy is just for storing food. So we're gonna order this guy. I'm still gonna give him a copper hull, because of course I am. So we should be able to negotiate down, I think, to the same amount as usual. Good. And this guy is just for food. This guy's just for carrying food and water. We're gonna call him the Surprise. It's a terrible joke. But there you go. A nice RPG to play. I've got so many nice RPGs. I gotta play, like, I think it was just today. Grandia 1 HD and 2, the remasters just came out. Like, I want to play those again. Like, I haven't played Grandia in so long. Yeah, we're gonna go minimum crew, no cannons. Look at all that storage space. So much storage space. And then this ship just needs to be careful not to get into combat or it'll be captured instantly. Secret of Mana, maybe one day. I'm not sure about the Secret of Mana remake, though. The new 3D phone-ish Steam port that they made. That one, I don't know. Yeah, 72 days. We've spent, like, a year. We probably spent at least a full year just messing around here to get our ships. Anyway, before we end the episode, I gotta get to sea and do one more combat, and then we'll end the Future Tubers episode. And then, we're gonna make a little bit of money, and then we're gonna figure out what Catalina's story is. Because there's a story. What I should do with Secret of Mana is just have 2 viewers join in as co-players, and then they can be the extras. All right, it's a Dutch battle fleet. Let's deal with this one. I actually don't want to start right on top of them. Come on, give me a little bit of space. There we go, perfect. All right, this guy, poor guy, he's got no chance. I bought gunpowder. He actually might just surrender almost. Our fleet's getting pretty strong now. Weapons only? Nah, you gotta have magic. You absolutely need healing magic, or it's basically impossible. Because you can only hold 4 candies at a time. Combat magic can be ground to the point where you just cheese it, I'm sure. So, my problem is I don't really want every combat to give a command to every ship to attack the flagship. I think that's a... So what if we go all? Can we... mean, I can give a group command like that, but that's not much. I don't want to individually select the flagship for every single ship. But the problem is, like, if we don't target the flagship, then we're wasting money. Because I want to sell these ships, right? Oh no, 1 damage. What'll I ever do? Wait, why aren't they firing? They got all these cannons. They know that I really want to just capture the ship. Anyway, I can get into range of the capital ship, or the flagship. Maybe they'll take my lead, right? 38 damage. Oof. I wonder how much damage you can get that up to if you keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up. Like, the maximum melee damage you can do is 50. Can you do 50 hull damage if you get high enough level? Alright, this should be the last one. Boom, 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 boom. The finishing animation is just great. Completely destroyed the Dutch fleet flagship. Alright, a little bit of money. A couple ships, not as much as you normally get. So this is not as profitable as I was hoping. I didn't get any of the galleons, for instance. This is 60,000 gold in carracks, basically. Gunpowder's fine. Gunpowder's fine. These guys don't even shoot their guns. Alright. I admit defeat. We did get 1 ship with no crew on it, of course. So, we gotta transfer around a bit here. Alright. Let's go back. Oh, wait. Should I go for another combat? Oh, this fleet would have been way better than that first fleet. Alright, hold on. You can scupper ships at sea, right? Let's see. Transfer crew. You guys either fit on one of the real ships or you're swimming. Sorry, extra crew. You guys are 36 men. Just see you later. And then we're gonna go scrap these garbage ships. We don't like these carracks. Get out of here. Alright, way better. Get out of here. Alright, here we go. Oh, come on. Stupid night rules. Alright. Robert Wilde. Feels like this guy's an author or something, isn't he? Or an actor? He's an actor. Except his name's Gene. I smell entitlements. Oscar Wilde, not Gene. Not Gene Wilder, Oscar Wilde. Look, I'm really bad with names. In case you don't know, memorizing people's names is like my worst ability in the world. Alright, let's just speed this up. We should just let our crew just destroy their entire fleet. Kind of funny. Okay, this is not quite in range of the flagship, but we'll just take a pot shot here, why not? Oh no, 4 damage! Well, that ship's dead. To the bottom of the... To Davy Jones with you. Alright, so let's move a little bit down. Take a shot at the flagship. That only did like 26 damage. What's going on? So I think if we focused on the flagship, my crew, my other ships would have taken him down by now. But it's fine. One thing that would be nice is to know if you get the same experience for firing cannons, or if you get more experience for actually sinking ships. Because if you're really trying to grind some level ups, you just let your fleet sink everybody, basically. And then you wouldn't get much money, but you'd get lots of experience, perhaps. The game's trying to outsmart me. Seriously, all I need to do is crash into them and duel the commander. They really have no chance. Anyway, here we go. We got some galleons this time. We'll probably have to transfer some crew around, but it's fine. These guys are worth a lot more money, so this is nice. Alright, we got a bit of gunpowder. Let's just transfer over some food and stuff. It's probably enough to get us back to port safely. We're not very far away. Wonder if NPC can get carronades? Probably not. Anything that's like luck-based, I bet you they can't get. Oh, we actually have enough crew to sail back. At slow speeds, but nonetheless. Plus, we've got wind, so we're fine. Super slow. Loose lips sink ships. I like it. Good call, Hades. You're no longer on the snitches get lost points stitches list. That's what you really need, is some good puns in chat, and that's how you get back into the good books. The true way to get back in the good books is always to give me some silly puns. Alright, so, for those of you watching in the future, we're going to end the episode around here. This is fine. It's already over an hour long, long time. For those of you watching live, of course, we've got a little bit more to do tonight. It's getting a little late, but I'll probably do a little bit longer. We're going to sell those ships. We're going to, off-camera, figure out what to do next. Because right now, we're kind of stuck in a bit of a loop, doing the same kind of thing over and over again. We're already maxed out in terms of piracy fame. And money, we're pretty solid for money, honestly. It would be pretty hard to lose at this point. We need to find that Hyara Din guy with his, like, ridiculous... We have never managed to defeat the super pirate. And I think we're strong enough now. So maybe next episode we'll have a run at that dude. And probably every time we come here, we should check for the rare figurehead. But, odds are pretty small. But yeah, we're up to, let's see, level 13 navigation, level 19 combat. Almost capped in combat. I'm surprised we never got, well, capped, not capped, but I'm surprised we never got to 100 combat and sword skill. We've been getting pretty bad, like, stat gains every level up lately. But anyway, we're pretty strong. And we've got 300,000 gold. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, we're not rich, but we could definitely make a profit with our current fleet, even though we spend a lot of money in food. It's pretty fun, sinking ships. I like it. Our new combat captains are gaining levels pretty quick. So Eggle's up to level 8 already. Huxley's up to level 6 with pretty good stats. I like that guy. And Soldad, level 6 as well. It's pretty hard to get higher than level 10 in combat for your NPCs, because they just... like, you have to do a lot of grinding to get them combat levels. But assumingly they're doing pretty well. Anyway, that's all for now, future tubers. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.